Markets are pumping today. Well, at least they're trying to. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Wednesday. As many of you guys might have seen, the CPI data report was released this morning, and our overall core CPI came in at 2.5% versus the previous of 2.5%. So overall, no change on core CPI. The same thing happened with overall CPI. If you did not see the news, we came in at 2.4% versus the expectation of 2.4 and the previous of 2.4. So other than that, the reports that we have coming up are tomorrow, we have the initial claims and continuing claims. And then on Friday, we have the GDP, the PCE, and the JOLT, which are the job openings. Just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of that. And again, if you guys didn't watch our live stream for the CPI data report, go back to our channel and feel free to watch it as we watch the market react to this report. Now, why did the markets take off right at the open? Oh, well, because we received great news from Trump. Trump stated this morning that Trump says that the war with Iran will end soon because there is practically nothing left to target. Now, again, you'd be quite surprised to find out that Iran also stated today that Iran says that they're switching from reciprocal hits to continuous strikes and warns that they will drive oil prices to $200 a barrel. Iran says that the U.S. will not be able to control their oil prices. We won't even allow 1 liter of oil to reach U.S., Israel, and or their partners. Any vessels or tankers bound of them will be legitimate targets. Iran appears to be shifting their military strategy as oil prices have declined. And again, there's many different sources that support this. I actually believe it was a video of them speaking, one of their sergeants, it looked like, from the Iranian military stating this. Iran won't let or allow a single liter of hostile oil to pass the Hormuz. So Iran says that strikes will be continuous from now. Again, but Trump said that it's pretty much over. Now, again, the thing that I want to remind you is that Trump stated this 2 days ago when he saw that markets were negatively being impacted. As markets aggressively sold off, he tested the idea of, oh, the Iran war is pretty much over, pretty complete, right? He saw the positive catalyst that had in the market. And now he's using it again. You guys let me know down in the comments section what you think. Is the Iran war actually over? And if it is, then you might just want to short oil, right? Because oil prices are still pretty elevated. And if the war is actually over, then oil prices will only continue to drop because the war is over, right? But I promise you that you won't short oil at these prices. Not that you didn't, but at these prices. Because oil prices are likely to rise, especially as more uncertainty presents itself. And again, that's the thing that I want to remind you is please make sure that you are aware of not just what Trump is saying, but the implications that are actually currently being had on the market, right? On top of that, there is good news when it comes down to oil. The IEA has approved releasing 400 million barrels of crude oil reserves in an effort to lower prices, the largest emergency release in history. So there are efforts being put into effect to try to alleviate the pressure when it comes down to these higher oil prices. The thing that I wanted to show you in today's CPI data report was that fuel oil, it was even captured in the month of February. Because again, that was the month that was just released. You guys could see that the biggest increase, right, for this line item right here, February 2026, the biggest increase that we saw was 11.1. And what was that with? That was with fuel oil. So you are paying more at the pump because of what's going on in the Middle East. Now, again, if fuel oil prices continue to go up, then obviously that will have a negative implication, not just in your pocketbook based off of what you're paying at the pump, but also in the inflation rate, something to take into consideration that can have more negative implications to the overall market. So again, if you're bullish that markets are, going to recover, Iran war is over and oil prices are going to drop, you have the option to go long in the market at these levels, or you have the option to short oil at these levels. If you think that oil prices will continue to rise and there's still uncertainty in the Middle East, then at that point, again, there's the opportunity to be able to buy the dip on oil if you see it to be that, or to be able to short the markets or stay cash if you view them to be possibly at an overbought range. If you look at this on the 30-minute time frame, you guys let me know what you think. We're testing a common resistance range here, and we have a common support range right around 590 to 585. Again, looking at larger time frames gives you a bigger perspective of overbought and oversold levels. And there is no question that we are approaching a previous resistance range. Reminder, patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to. I also wanted to give you guys a heads up. We have a few runners this morning. We have Oracle running up 12.11%. We have NBIS running up 15% for a possible overbought reversal. And then we have HIMS running up. This one's up 15%. Make sure you look at the different time frames, as again, they give you different perspectives. Some of these are just running aggressively based off of news that was released today, and some is based off of continuous news. Again, I'll do my part in keeping you guys up to date, not just with what's going on in the Middle East, but also different opportunities that are presenting themselves in the market. Whenever it is that you're ready to tune on into our live trading sessions, again, I do trade live every morning at market open, and it's the second link in the description down below. If you want to learn more about our LPP team, what's included, and how to access our daily live trading sessions. Again, by clicking that second link down below, you can sign up today and watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. I appreciate you guys' time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.